Well, hello there, Fuzzy Dice fans. We're actually doing something we have not done in a very, very long time. I am heading over to Tulsa. I'm going to check out Odessa and the Z66. There's a few vehicles I saw online I need to check out in person. And we are actually driving the 2015 Chevy Sonic LTZ. And vehicle so far, knock on wood, is performing just fine. Nice ice cold air conditioning. Rides and drives just great. And go ahead and update you here in a little bit. As of right now, everything is working out just great. No problems. Okay, folks, we made it. We are in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We are at Odessa. Have not been here forever. And I'll tell you what, not only are we trying to find a little S10 or Ranger for my friend Mike, but we also were specifically here to look at this Mercedes. Now, what's so special about this Mercedes? Well, it's a 1995. It's an S420, I believe. Miles are really good on it. Looks like, unfortunately, this marker light here is busted. Also, I don't like this here. If you can see, a little bit of rust there. I know it sounds cliche, but these old Mercedes like this, they are absolute tanks. This would be a great daily driver. I think there might be another small rust spot. I saw one of the pictures, one of these back. Let's see. Oh, that's rust there, rust there, rust there. Really unfortunate. I was not expecting that much rust. S420. Okay, this is one I saw in the picture right here, folks. Right here, it's pretty bad. It's also there as well. I don't know if that would deter me from bidding, but it's got 118,000 miles on it. Nice V8. Those headlights are glass, folks, not plastic. They're never gonna turn yellow on you. Oh man. Okay, I didn't see this either. That's pretty bad. Might be able to use some kind of adhesive of some kind to stick that back on there. Thank God it's got power. Hate it when you drive this distance and you come over here and these things are, the batteries are dead, because it's not easy to get someone to bring a jump box over to jump it. But let's go ahead here. Oh, mercy. And yes, folks, it's hot. This thing starts right up. We're gonna see if that AC is working. Check engine light is on, the SRS, which is the airbag light. It also shows that we have low windshield washer fluid, which is fine. Quarter tank of gas. Oil pressure is high. I feel a little bit of a stumble in the engine, which is unfortunate. Let's see if we can get some gas. Oh, I kind of popped a little bit there. Oh, we got something. That's just coming undone. That's where your airbags are at. I do feel the AC. The AC is getting cold, which to me that's an absolute miracle. I just push this button has popped up. This is probably for the glove box over here, which is not opening. Let's get in here, close the door, let the AC do its magic. Let's lower the window. I wish you could see the thickness. This is, there you go. That's a double pane window, folks. Double pane for sound deadening. We've got something missing up here. The headliner is coming down in areas on the sunroof panel. The AC is getting a little bit cool. Let's check this other window over here. Window works great. I'm going to check the back windows. Let's see. I don't hear it working. How about the other one? Okay. The back windows are not wanting to work. The AC is mildly cool. I'm not for sure what this is. I wonder if the radio works. Radio does not seem to work. Let's put it in gear. I think it went right into gear. Put it in reverse. It went into reverse, but it felt a little sloppy. That felt a little sloppy too. We're gonna go ahead and attempt to drive this. I'm a little nervous, but then again, well, I'll tell you what, you can tell this is a big car. AC is not blowing ice cold. It should be ice cold, and it's not. And it's set on low. You can see right here. It says low and low. It's in auto. So anyway, we drove a long way, or I should say I drove a long way to look at this car. I have to say already, if I decide to place a bid, I'll probably have certain family members and maybe friends question my judgment, because make sure the brakes off. Okay, we're going forward. It is a smooth riding car, because this is a big, heavy car. The brakes are completely I use the term brakes very loosely, folks, because it doesn't have any brakes. No brakes. Now that we're moving, I wonder if the AC will get cooler. Sometimes they do. But I gotta be very careful. Like I said, this car does not have any brakes at all. Boy, I tell you, let's see. I can't risk getting up to speed very much here because wow. Okay. Quite seriously, it does not have any brakes. This is a little unnerving. We got to slow it down, and I'm gonna get this parked. It's a little worse than what I had hoped. I really was wanting to get this car. I was prepared to bid more than I should, more than common sense would have you bid. But I will say this: the AC is working. It seems like it needs a recharge, but it is on. It is blowing cooler air than just regular outside air. But okay, I'm gonna turn this off just for a second so I can back this thing in, and hopefully I don't slam into anything. But this definitely would need. This would be a project car, and it would take a little bit of work to be a daily driver. But be right back. Okay, folks. Final thoughts on the 1995 Mercedes S420. Boy, I don't know. First of all, there seems to be a puddle, and I don't know if that's from the AC. I doubt that's from the AC. I don't know what that is. That could be power steering fluid. It could be transmission fluid. Who knows what it is? It could be antifreeze. I don't know yet. But my final thoughts are, I guess if you could buy this car for about $500, you might come out ahead on it. It's gonna need some work. Man, I love those wheels on this car. I love the wheels on this car. But the final thoughts are, it's gonna need a lot of work. And also too, look at this. Look at see, there's no gap there. This might have some type of air ride suspension in it. I don't know my Mercedes very well, but there is no gap at all on that arch. A little bit of rust. It's not terrible rust, but you'd want to get it addressed. I think my main problem is that it does not have any, doesn't have any brakes. This would be a labor of love on somebody else. Also too, as you see, this is not good. This window did not make it all the way up. Now it's not down far enough. I don't think if it rained it would bother anything. But also here, I did not mess with the sunroof. I've gotten in trouble with those before. I decided not to mess with it. So I don't know. Boy, kind of mixed feelings. This is broke, like I said earlier. That's gonna be replaced. Man, there's a huge puddle of something underneath that car. Man, I don't know what that is, but it's pretty intense. We also got a little bit of rust here. Let me go up here. Here's one of the main puddles. I'm just gonna stick my finger in it. That's one of the best ways to, oh boy. I don't know. That looks red. That's that appears to be transmission fluid, Wow. Yeah, okay. I guess that does it, folks. I'm gonna see about getting this transmission fluid off my hand, and we're gonna continue. Yeah, that's why I mentioned I thought that the Mercedes acted a little weird, and when I put it in gear, and that's why the car just blew out all of its transmission fluid. So I gotta pass and move on to the next. I'm not for sure what this is, but they've got one, and it's a 2010 Isuzu. Just don't know if it's some kind of refrigerator truck, meat, ice cream. You can see up in here, yep, that's the reefer unit, but I don't know. Boy, look down here. This thing is heavy duty. It's well constructed. It's not chintzy. Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it's a good one. Moving on to the next. Oh yes, we like it. We like it a lot. Man, if that doesn't get your blood pumping, then in my mind, you're dead. Yes, folks, look at this, man. 1948 Ford. Someone's done a lot of customizing on this. Look at the pinstripes, color scheme. It's got the Mr. Horsepower stickers on it. Got the little mirror up there. Got some Krager 5-spokes, which Krager 5-spokes, they make everything better. I actually thought this car sold earlier. I think it did, yeah, 612. It's got the split window there. Let's go and take a look on the inside. Little automatic transmission. Has that old car smell. Be nice to see an aftermarket under dash AC unit in there, because folks, it is hot today. Man, this is really, really cool. Be a lot cooler with air conditioning, but yeah, I'm a sissy, guys. It's over 90 degrees and it is miserable. Walk around the back. There's Mr. Horsepower. Those stickers would come with your Thrush mufflers back in the day, and they still may do it. I don't know. Got a Batman sticker there. Car looks like someone has done a lot of work. I mean, this is obviously, I don't think it was thrown together. True miles unknown. That makes sense, being it's a 1948. I love it. I think this is cool as hell. Man, I would love this to be like the official Fuzzy Dice Motors car. Put like a Fuzzy Dice logo on the doors. And of course, also throw in a pair of Fuzzy Dice. But man, this is cool. So I believe this car has been sold as of last week. I think it's sold for a song too. That window there is cracked, unfortunately, but that can be replaced. Yeah, man, someone's done a really, really good job. This actually may wind up being my thumbnail for this video. Okay, moving on to the next. Oh, hell yeah. Man, if you had this, I mean, gosh, let's see, if you had this, what would you have? Yeah, hard pass on this one. Okay, this is for all the truck guys out there. 1983 Chevy Silverado. And yeah, I think it's just about as slick as it appears. It says 22,000 miles. I'm sure it's 122,000 miles. It's probably rolled over. This will not go cheap. This is going to cost somebody. Don't worry, we'll take a look on the inside. If we have time, we'll start it. When I say have time, I mean I'm about to pass out from heat exhaustion, folks. It is the heat index is probably about 100 degrees. That would be my guesstimate. But this is definitely has a fresh paint job on it. It looks like it's got brand new tires. If I can squeeze in here past the Raptor, which is a 2014 with 55,000 miles on it, which makes a little Chevy pickup here look kind of demure or diminutive, or how about just small. If I can get into this without hitting anything, look at the interior of this. Now, it's not perfect, not by any means. The carpet is old and needs replaced. Drawer panels are looking kind of raggedy, but the seat is definitely brand new. The dash pad is not cracked, which is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna try to get in here and get this thing started. It may or may not start, and it is hot. Holy cow. Let's see. Didn't even touch the gas pedal. Turn it right up. It did die. Get a little bit of gas. Here's got a carburetor, and I imagine 83. There we go. Holy cow. I'm gonna say it's probably not exactly factory by the sound of the exhaust. It may just be aftermarket exhaust, but if you can hear it, it sounds good. It's got power windows, power locks. There we go. Let's see if it'll idle. AC is in fact already code. If this has a cam in it and it's pretty lopey, it probably does not want to idle. Now that's just a guesstimate, but man, it does sound good. I'm gonna try to put my foot on the brake here. Okay, there's drive. It's already in reverse. Goes right into reverse. A little bit of a clunk. Let's put it back in park. But yeah, AC is working. Got a little Bosch tack down here. All right, let's turn this thing off here. Let's see if I can get out of the truck. All right, let's walk this way. Sounds like a Aerosmith song. All right, this is a fantastic truck, and I'm sure it's going to cost somebody a pretty penny. Moving on to the next. Well, okay, folks, that's it. I had enough. I got heat. I can't even talk. It's so hot. Delirious from the heat, folks. Heat index of about 93 degrees. UV index of 10. So we're going to hit up some kind of drive-through. Get ourselves a big, massive, ice-cold Coca-Cola, and we're going to head back to Fayetteville. And as always, folks, it is better cars, best prices. It's fuzzy dice or no dice.